forecast.
Well, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed that gorgeous weather. Over the weekend, we had nice weather. Also, we had some great viewing conditions for what was the full corn moon. Here's a photo courtesy of Kathleen Key, and she calls this a jet in the moon. And you can kind of see the jet there. She calls it photobombing the moon. This was just before it became officially full, but definitely a gorgeous photo. Here's a live look courtesy of our EMEPA camera of the moon. Again, no longer in its full phase. It's coming out of it, but still bright in the sky. As far as those temperatures, well, right now we're in the upper 60s. The winds are calm. Dew points are in the 60s, so it's a good indication it's going to be a bit warmer than what we had last night. Last night through this morning, we had widespread 50s. We're going to keep it a little warmer heading into tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now, again, 68 for Meridian, 67 for Decatur, 70 for Heidelberg, 70 for DeKalb. And as we work our way through the night, temperatures gradually fall off. So by tomorrow morning, we'll start the day with more so mid 60s out there. It's going to be a decent kickoff though to your day. First alert radar is nice and dry. We were watching some spotty showers that could have come up and maybe impacted portions of Choctaw and Clark, but they fizzled out. So again, this evening has been good. All of the really action is over towards the Florida Peninsula and off into the Gulf affiliated with the stalled boundary. And we also have this disturbance in the upper levels that has created some unsettled weather for portions of the plains that is kind of shifting east and south and east. And again, we have the stalled boundary near Florida. So there's a chance we could have a spotty shower in our neck of the woods tomorrow. Most locations though stay dry, which is great news, but we could have some clouds kind of moving in overnight. So here's tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. There could be somewhat of a cloudier start for some of you. Otherwise through the day, a mix of sun and clouds. Here's the view at about 1 o'clock or so. A spotty shower is possible. Most stay dry, so really low rain chances. And again, overall, your Tuesday is going to be great for outdoor plans. As far as the weather and the word for the rest of the week, we're going to call it dry. Yes, we do have a spotty shower in the forecast for Tuesday, but we're going to go with dry conditions really Wednesday through Friday and really even into the weekend, which you'll see coming up with a 10-day forecast at 10. We do need some rain. We have a rainfall deficit for the month. It's about half an inch for the year. We have a rainfall deficit approaching 1.5 inches. And as we look at the latest drought monitor, Meridian is not dealing with abnormally dry conditions, which is the yellow, but we do have parts of the area that are abnormally dry, and even a little bit of Sumter and a little bit of the Choctaw County area actually have a moderate drought. So if we don't get much rain the rest of this week and next week, which this precipitation outlook is showing that with the tan coloring, we have a good probability of experiencing below average rainfall, then we could see more of our area kind of colored with either abnormally dry conditions or maybe even entering into a drought. So we'll be watching that. As far as the tropics, well, we're basically at the peak of hurricane season. We would expect to have something brewing out there in either the Atlantic, the Caribbean, or the Gulf, but things are nice and dry, and we can really credit dry air. That's the orange you see in the background there. It's been kind of choking away at the tropical disturbances, so to speak. So looking good for now. All is quiet. Let's hope it stays that way. But as we look at the Pacific Ocean, there's still Hurricane Kiko out there. It looks like it's going to stay away from Hawaii, but they could have some beach hazards because of Kiko. But thankfully, again, the core of that system is going to stay off to the north, which is great news to report in case you have any friends or family over in that direction. But tonight we're going to keep our temperatures into the 60s, a little bit below the average, but warmer than last night. And for your Tuesday, highs in the upper 80s, a little bit below the average, but pleasant. So here's a 10-day forecast at 10. Gradually getting warmer with our highs, though, heading towards the end of the week. Rain, though, will be hard to find and not really humid. I mean, a little humid as we head towards the end of the week, but far better than what we've seen. So really, the week looks good.
I'm all